We do anyway. We just keep having the same conversation that we were having before it starts. Um, but yeah, I mean, yeah, I highly recommend Chainsaw Man to pretty much anybody. After I finished watching the season, because I wanted to finish the season and just kind of double check that it didn't veer
My
into
sign is
like,
down outside the door to the catacombs you're in.
oh sweet, here I'll before I post that the live notification, I'll go up and summon you. Um, but I really did. I mostly was like, let me finish the first season before I start recommending it to people, just because a lot of anime has a tendency to get like unnecessarily pervy. Um, and I thought, let me just like finish the first season and make sure it doesn't get into any weird kind of cringy pervy territory before I start telling people to watch it. And I'll give you a fair warning. It approaches that, but it never crosses the line. Like it gets up to it. I think I summoned you already.
Oh no, it said unable to summon, and so I
Oh.
replaced it down.
Oh, okay. Weird. I wonder why.
Or at least I
Oh, wait.
has it shown up yet?
Uh, not yet. Well, if you placed it inside the cave, it's like that like resets the. Yeah, no, it's
Yeah, I
activated.
accidentally walked into it. Well, shit.
Because then we wouldn't be able to leave the cave once you were summoned, because that technically counts as its own area.
All right. The sign is down again.
But yeah, I will just warn you that like there is some like approaching that level of kind of weird perviness that I don't like. That turns me off so many anime, but it never quite crosses the line, and it also actually has a point to it. So when it does do it, there's a reason for it. Like I said about the whole hierarchy of wants and needs, right? It uses this, this character's 16, grew up in a shack without human contact,
Okay.
except for gangsters
times the
that
charm.
extort him, right? Like that's it. He has no human. So of course when he's around girls at 16 for the first time ever, he's gonna be a little he's gonna be a little overly like, oh shit, there's tits around. Like, yeah, it makes sense that he's like that. But again, with the whole Maslow's hierarchy thing, that's not the whole show. He's not like that just throughout the story. He very much spends a couple of episodes being hyper focused on sex and physical pleasure, and then kind of realizes that there's more to human existence and starts thinking over time, oh, I want more. I want more. This like I need more in my life than just this. I need more in my life than just that. And so it never only so again, it moves on from that. Even though there are those elements there, it uses them in a way that actually makes sense with the story it's telling. And again, I'm not like, oh, hey, you got a whip too. Nice.
Yeah, this one's a beard.
It's a beard whip, like made out of beard hair.
It's a whip made from a fire giant beard.
That's pretty badass. Excuse me.
And fun fact, all the giants are fire giants, and I suppose
Oh, there are no
all
other
the
kind of giants?
have red hair. Oh,
Do their carpets
none
match
that are
the
alive
drapes?
in this one.
Yes. The giant carpets match the giant drapes.
The hair coming out of the crotch is orange, yes.
Right.
Funny enough.
Surtur
Oh,
is
also,
a fire crotch confirmed.
Apparently, these fragments of these ruins, I thought they were native to the land until I found out today
Oh.
that a meteor struck that city that was floating on a tempest up in the sky.
Oh shit.
That I was telling you about.
Yeah.
And it knocked and scattered these chunks all across the lands between. And so
Okay.
the city is slowly crumbling to this day. And it has been for
Interesting.
thousands of years.
Huh. Okay.
But the architecture was so strong that even once it landed in massive chunks that have still, like, against thousands of years.
Interesting. All right. I'm
Similar
sorry. I
to
was just
Dark
fucking with the
Souls, this is
setting real quick.
actually a world of ages. Like there's the age of the Erd Tree, the age of
Interesting.
the Golden Order.
That's a little more.
Um,
See, that's the thing is like this game from the beginning when just that first teaser trailer when Troy didn't even learn that much from. But I immediately said this looks like they took Dark Souls and put just a little more Lord of the Rings in it. Like it's just a little
yeah.
more high fantasy, you know? Because the
Oh
Lord of the
yeah.
Rings works on ages to pass the time frames in its universe too.
Ooh, there's a troll up ahead.
Oh,
Yeah, those fuckers are not having a good time.
is he just gonna? Is he
It's probably
pooping
just
or?
a
Okay. He looked like he was squatting there, but well, hey, we're back to our normal Saturdays.
yeah.
We're on schedule
It's been a
again.
minute.
It has been a minute. It's been. I feel like it's been at least like a solid entire month since we've done our like normal Saturday stream.
I I would not argue. I think that sounds because it was what I think the week before Christmas, so the 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, so about a month, a little maybe just a little bit less. Ooh, sorry, just messing with the setting again, and I think we're good. I'm sorry, I see you. I'm following up behind. Ooh, 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 ooh! What fire whip? Oh hell
Yep.
yeah! Oh hell yeah!
People that are doing Kratos cosplays use this whip a lot for the Blades of Chaos.
That makes sense. I feel like that fits the Belmont thing pretty well too, considering that there's like a little
Oh
bit of
yeah,
a
this will be the
paladin element.
upgrade. That'll be like remember the
Oh,
chain
there's
whip he
another one.
has the exploding. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
The
this is the
consecrated whip.
area you go to finally unlock clothes alteration, like removing cloaks and stuff from armor or adding cloaks.
Oh, okay. So down
But yeah,
here
there's
somewhere.
all sorts of cool weapons that you can get. This is from a boss fairly late in the game, but when you get it, it is just so goddamn fun to use. If only it did more damage.
Oh, it's not that powerful.
It's like I think if I had higher strength because it has high strength scaling compared to the whip you have, which has dexterity scaling,
Ah,
and I
what you
am
mean? What am I doing here?
I think I
They'll
have
beat you
20
up.
strength and like 70 intelligence.
Oh, damn. Yeah. All right. All right. I will turn on, I guess, summoning pool. And whenever your sign shows up,
Yeah, the sign should be right next to the grace.
just hasn't appeared just yet, but that's all right.
Um,
Well, yeah, but sorry, I feel like I feel like I kept cutting you off. So give me your thoughts on that first episode of Chainsaw Man.
oh no,
Outside of just saying
that's
what the fuck,
like
which
the
which I
art was
did too.
beautiful. The voice acting, I'm really blown away by.
Here's a fun thing: the protagonist, this is his first voice acting job ever. Like he's literally never done it before.
Really,
Yeah, the Japanese actor, that's his first job ever in voice acting.
man, that is hard to believe.
I know he's really good. But you know what? Maybe there's something to that because the character is so like unfamiliar with like other people and is so new to everything going on and is so like inexperienced with just human interaction that there's almost something to having someone who's never done voice acting before, right? Also being thrust into a industry they've never been a part of in doing a character who's also basically experiencing everything in this everything that could happen to him for the first time. So there's an interesting synergy there between the actor and the character.
That's the fact that this is his first role is kind of wild.
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean
did you talk
he
to the
nailed
little
it.
dude at the beginning of this?
I did. I did. Goddamn what?
All right. Uh, there's a
You just
bunch of them
kinda.
down there, so I'm gonna go
There's some
down
up here.
there.
It looks like too. All right, well I'm following you.
It's kind of fun. I think our whips are doing comparable damage right now.
Oh, I feel like we're kicking the shit out of these things. Like I got hit like 6 times and I barely even.
Oh,
It only took away like a third of my health.
I think we're already at the boss, which
Wait, are we really? Is there other stuff in here? Or is it just? Oh, okay. There's
this
a.
is the ramp to go up, I guess.
It's just going back up. Well, this one seems
Yep.
like exceptionally short then.
Yeah, I think the reason it's so short is because it's got like an area after it too. But I don't
Oh, that
think
makes
it'll let
sense.
me,
Oh, what do we got here? Oh, there's
demi-human
two.
chiefs. Look at those fuckers.
Well, I see one big guy and a bunch of little guys. I don't even. Oh, never mind. I see the other big guy. Fuck off, you little bitch. There we go. Ooh. That's one. Whoop. See, even my weapons are still doing a pretty decent amount of damage on some of these early bosses here. I'm also doing stagger I think, which is a big element of why I'm
Yeah.
doing it.
Oh,
I
and
feel
every
like
time you proc that bleed effect, it does a massive amount of damage and stagger. No.
oh, he did get me. He did get me. Damn.
Did you get credit for the kill though?
The message popped up and I got that the item message popped up. So I
Oh, if
think
you
I
got
did.
the items, you got it.
Yeah, I think
You
so.
might.
Should I summon you and should we try and run down there just to see? Well, I guess I have to go
think
down
since
there
the boss
anyway.
of this area is dead, you won't be able to.
Oh, that's right. Well, you said there's
So
like another area like right after too, right?
yeah.
All right. Well, I'll just run down there then. All right. Let's see. Ooh.
Okay, I was doing
Oh yeah.
less
Nope. We
damage to bring me
definitely.
down to your level. Back in my game, it's doing like triple the damage, so it does nerf me, I guess, a decent amount.
I think that's been true of all of them.
Yeah,
Of all
like
these, the
it's always
multiplayer.
had like a. I think the Dark Souls
Oh.
games didn't allow you to like match make if you were like a super high disparity, so that's also
Right.
part of it. I think Dark Souls 1 was particularly mean about that until the remaster.
Oh, the original release was more.
Yeah, and Prepare to Die. There are rainbow stones in this game, and you can collect them, and or like
Oh god.
you can collect or craft them.
Oh
But
god.
yeah,
Okay.
oh my God, I'm so sorry you don't have a light. I need to stop bringing you into caves.
I'm. I mean, I'm like, aha, okay. Is this where we were supposed to go? Is this the
Yes,
exit?
the outside. You are now on the other side of the water from the entrance that you entered.
Cool. And I assume you just put your sign out down here.
This is actually a no summon zone, which means you can't
Oh.
get invaded, but there's no co-op. There's also no fighting on this island.
Oh, all right. Well,
There's
I mean, that's okay.
a site of grace. If you kind of explore around, there's kind of an area where you can go upwards.
Okay. Let us see. Let us see. Let us see. Let us see. Oh, okay, I see it. Just up the hill. Oh, Tim, you saw the trailer for the new Evil Dead movie? Yeah.
I did.
Ooh, I'm looking forward to that. I mean,
I'm
I'm just a
excited
big
for it.
Evil Dead fan in general, so you know.
And then once you have the site of grace kind of in the upper area, just make sure to go inside the church.
Oh, I see it. There we go. Okay. Touch grass. Touch grace.
Yeah, touch grass. Oh my God, somebody was like, it only took me 115 hours to beat Elden Ring, and then like the boss defeated thing came up, except it was grass touched.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, in the Church of Dragon Communion.
Yes, so when you kill dragons, you get dragon hearts. You can devour their hearts in the dragon communion temples for dragon-based abilities. So
Huh.
did I ever show you like a dragon breath attack?
I can't remember if you did, but I mean, I see Dragon Fire, Dragon Claw, and Dragon Maw. Did we kill 3 dragons? I thought we only killed 1
No,
dragon.
you only have one. They each cost a dragon heart, and you have one to use.
Oh, those are just the abilities that you
Yeah,
could get with the
I
Dragon Heart
would
you
recommend
have.
just going with the dragon fire because it's got the lowest minimum requirements.
All right. Sweet. Okay, so we have that. And then is that an
And then
equipment?
that's just a spell. So, like, whenever you rest at a grace, you have the option to memorize spells, and you just
Oh, okay.
swap them out from there.
This will be interesting because I never really dipped into the spells in any of the memorize sorceries and incantations. You must have a staff equipped to cast sorceries or a sacred seal equipped to cast incantations. Casting sorceries and incantations consumes FP. Memory slots determine the number of sorceries and incantations you can memorize. You can increase your memory slots by obtaining a memory stone. I cannot use it with present attributes, but so I'll have to upgrade more first. So is that all that this island is? Is it just this one
Oh
little
yeah,
area?
that's there's another temple like it that has more spells available, but it's
But
in a
we need to
zone
get
that's
other
like
shit.
50 levels higher. Like we can go there, but it's full of giant things that kill us quick. I'm not going to say exactly what they are because I think you'll legitimately enjoy the surprise.
But we'll see him at some point.
Oh, absolutely.
So what's this glowy thing up here? Oh, that's just a message. God damn it, I keep... thought that was a thing. Thought that was a more important thing. Okay. So, then I'm assuming we just want to fast travel somewhere then?
Yes. The next place you're going to go is you're going to go back to Agiel Lake South.
Alright, let's see.
Because there are a couple more things to do in this upper area. And I suppose we could stand to, like, strengthen your flask a bit more. Does your flask currently heal for your whole health?
I don't think so. It's a decent amount, but I don't think it's the entire thing.
Okay. Then...
Alright, I have also...
Do you want the lantern first or a stronger flask?
Lantern.
Well, alright. Agiel Lake South.
Cool. I am there.
And then I have a map pulled up of, like, key items that, like, I already have and have long since forgotten where I got them. So we won't glaze past those.
Cool. I mean, God, there's so many. I'm surprised you remember as much of it as you do.
Yeah, it is kind of a bit. And some of them are, like, just regular generic stone sword keys, which are used to open various puzzles. Some of them are like map fragments that you need to expand the map. And those are, I think, a bit more important.
Right.
Or like
I mean,
memory
that seems,
stones,
yeah.
which increase, it's like a permanent increase to the amount of spells you can hold.
Oh, right, yeah, that's the one I was just reading about. It's crazy, because, like, right now I can look back on, like, us starting the first, like, just Demon Souls and then playing through all the Souls games, and it's like, damn, that was such an experience. And now that when we finish this game, I feel like it's gonna almost be the equivalent of all the other ones, you know, like all the other ones put together, of just being this crazy amount of game that we've eaten through. Because I feel like, I mean, like, it's almost gonna be like, I mean, it's almost going to be like a similar amount, this by itself, to multiple of those other games put together.
Fucking crabs.
Crabs. Did you know crabs are considered an endangered species now? Like genital crabs?
Like the parasite?
Yeah, like the actual
Thank
genital
God.
crab STD. It's because so many people shave their pubic hair that yeah, the crabs are an actually endangered species now. Like, it's on the endangered species list because it's so. Yeah, I mean they just literally are.
That is
Kind of hilarious in a weird way. Like, sad, but also it's kind of funny because it's like, I mean, like, you really feel bad about genital crabs. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Wow, I can't believe that did not kill me.
Yeah, this crab just, like, fucking stun breaks you out of so many things. So
I would say
I'm
that
just gonna whip this out.
Yeah, whip it out, bro.
You got the unsheath Ashavor, right?
I did. Like, I was standing there not helping, and I totally got that.
Yeah, that's the nice thing. Scarab beetles, whenever you kill them, the
Even if you're
host
not
gets, yeah, you can be like on the other side of the overworld map, and
Can you?
good.
So you can. So can you could separate from. Like, we could separate from each other that far across the map and still be in the game together.
I am pretty sure you can. Yeah.
That's pretty crazy. Oh God, what the fuck? Oh
What the
shit!
fuck? Oh,
Ah!
that's a... What the fuck? Where did he come from?
He just he just like appeared in like out of
Oh my
nowhere.
god, my fire is doing so little damage to him.
Ah! Oh, I just ran away. Oh, excuse me. Well, here, let me kill these zombies.
My honor will not let me fucking run away from this bear.
I ran away.
I am running away from this bear.
Just a moment later.
Jesus fuck.
It's that cocaine bear, man. He appeared out of a mist of white powder. I'm hoping if I can hit it a couple times that my bleed damage. Yeah, there we go. Well, you did most of the work.
It just took using that flask of physic with magic. Holy
Nice.
crap.
That just appeared out of a mist of cocaine.
It really did. Like, it just fucking a poof of smoke. That is the most, Oh shit, where are you? Oh, you're up here, thank God.
Yeah, don't run away from me again. So when you get to, specifically when you've watched the 8th episode of Chainsaw Man, is when I really want to hear what you think about it, because that's the one where I was like, oh shit, okay, we're really just we're really shifting gears here. So that's the one that I will be really curious to hear what you have to say. Oh damn, nice. Oof. All right.
Okay, now here's a little trick I learned back in Nam. And it's called Eternal Darkness.
Okay. I remember that game. It was on the GameCube.
Just fucking eat spells.
Oh shit,
That's
okay.
the thing I wanted to have, but forgot to.
Oh yeah, when we got invaded.
Yeah.
Oh, we just got invaded. Is that a player or is that a...
That's a player.
Shit. Okay.
Oh, they're fucking coming. Okay.
Oh no. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. All right. Well, I'm dead. 2 seconds into the invasion. And we didn't necessarily account for that.
We were at a very bad disadvantage in that we had just run into an enemy encampment. That
Yeah.
was unfortunate as shit.
Was the stake closer, or was the site of grace closer?
I think the site of grace is, well, I don't know where the stake of America is over there. Go to the stake.
Just so we know
And
where
I
it
can
is.
look on your screen where it is.
Okay.
At least we won't have to deal with Cocaine Bear again.
Right. Slowly just rotate the camera, see if gives you an idea of where I am. I also could just pull up the map.
Oh, that would be a much better idea.
Yeah. Seems like it works. Seems like that.
Okay, so you are just up on this little, Okay, I found her. My sign is down adjacent to the statue.
adjacent to the statue.
And I guess
Is
I
there a
have to get a
statue
little
over here?
serious.
Oh, okay, yeah, that statue.
Luckily, I have the thing that takes away the co-op aura, so they'll
Oh.
think I'm the host sometimes.
Oh. Make it. They'll at least they won't be confident about which one of us is.
Yeah. This is kind of
Oh, that looks exactly like a one of the weapon arts that you can use in Sekiro.
yeah, like before I could even get over to the thing, he'd like chase the shit out of you.
I mean, I wasn't even that far behind you. It just was.
Yeah, in like the
he was just
2 seconds.
He was just so close already.
Yo, there's these fuckers that sometimes blow their horn and get everyone,
Aggro on you. Aggro every enemy nearby.
Ah.
This little bitch in the face. I do really think that if we were able to get like if crossplay was the thing, I really do think Corbin would enjoy playing this with us.
Oh, absolutely. And hell, even the prospect of getting Michael over here would be...
Yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd be very awesome. Royal House Scroll. Okay. I got on top of the building.
That is one of the scrolls you can use to learn sorcery.
Oh.
I forget which one specifically that gives, but that's what it's for. Yay.
Okay. Get out of here, punk.
And at the earliest possible, it's probably going to be a while from now.
Okay.
But as soon as we do have the opportunity to get this sword, I think you would have a little bit of fun with it.
Wait, what sword?
This.
Oh, sure. Well, it's I mean, that looks, like I said, that looks straight out of Sekiro. Like the blood effect on it, like that looks like one of the weapon arts that you can unlock in Sekiro. We really did end up doing like most of that game in one playthrough, even though like most people, it's usually
Oh
it's like
shit, he's here again. Just run.
Wait, the same guy?
The room bear.
Oh, the bear. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say I didn't see the invasion message pop up, but he doesn't seem to be following us at least.
Thank fucking God. Oh, that definitely deserves the not as bad as it could have been award.
Right? Let's see here. Oh. What's going on up here? Big little outpost up here?
Ah. That fucking hurt.
Wait, what happened? Oh shit.
Yeah,
Bridge of Sacrifice.
Fireballs.
Ooh, that was cool.
Briars of Punishment.
Jesus Christ. Is that from...
Here's a...
Yeah, where's this shit coming from?
That's that catapult. It's got explosive great arrows in it.
So get behind that and...
Yep. Charge its position.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
There's a wall. It's like a mist wall. Well, if we can... Well, we can at least kind of stand under it, so it's not... Yeah.
Alright, well, at least we were able to take out all of that.
Right. I guess.
I'll set my sign down just on the other side of this bridge.
Alright.
I think it is so cool I can earn loot in your world.
Because that was not the case in many of the other Souls games.
Yeah, I think it was Bloodborne was the first one to kind of change that and let you could earn blood vials while you were in another world. But as far as I know, there weren't really any other... I think Dark Souls 3 might have had something in some form, but I can't recall it.
Yeah.
All
it's been a
actually,
long
there's a Site
enough.
of Grace right over there. If you want to put it, I'll put it by there.
Oh, let's see, where are you at?
Oh, on the you're on the right side of the bridge. If you take a right,
On the right side.
you should see the golden swirlies.
Oh, yeah, yeah. There we go. In the Weeping Peninsula.
Yeah, this is like
Okay, I think I can put
Florida.
a point or two in
Elden,
here.
Florida.
Elden, Florida, that's good. Yeah, there we go. Get our health up to 18. Alright. Hell yeah.
Oorah.
Oorah, 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 wah. Oorah, 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 oorah.
All right. Okay. I'm just now realizing that there is a special encounter at night. So
Oh.
I'm gonna yeet myself, use the grace to turn it
Pass
to
the
night,
time.
and resummon me.
Okay.
Because there is a natural cycle, like it'll go through an entire day-night cycle
Right,
on
right.
its own.
Remember when that was like really rare in video games and it was only like...
I remember being impressed by Skyrim doing that back in 2012. I was like, oh wow, that's actually pretty neat. And then I realized that dinky MMOs like EverQuest and Warcraft were doing it back in 2004.
Yeah, games had done it before that. I mean, Assassin's Creed did it as early as like 2009. Grand Theft Auto
just
did it
gets
as early
better
as like the
with lighting and skyboxes.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Like in the more the really recent like Spider-Man games, the PlayStation Spider-Man stuff.
Is this night?
Yeah, I think.
Bright ass night. I love it.
Well, I mean that tree is up
technically
there.
it is a full moon tonight.
Or
Well,
that tree is
I think
also
it was.
always up in there in the sky, so I feel like
Yeah,
that's
no,
always
look
going to
at
make
how-
it kind of...
I forget where the moon is, but the moon is obnoxiously close to this planet too.
Yes, because when we have seen it, it's been like crazy big, crazy close in the sky.
So here, there's a troll over there. We're gonna keep
We're not going to fuck
the
with
other
the
side
troll.
of this.
We're not
Right,
trying to get into that boy's soul.
I'm not willing to pay the troll toll to get into that boy's hole.
Gotta pay the troll toll to get in. Oh my god, fuck off with the stupid dog. Kept dodging all my whip attacks.
Alright, I'm gonna switch back to goofy weapon. Next
Okay.
time we get invaded, I have to remember to put on the overpowered blood sword.
Okay.
There should be a chest right here. Oh no, it's open. Probably those goddamn misbegotten.
I got a morning star from it though. There was something in there, even though
Oh,
it
there
was
was
open
something
already.
in there.
I guess you can't see every item, but oh goddamn! Whew. Thank you, Tim. Now, Tim, I was curious. So we talked a bit about Silent Hill, a lot about Silent Hill actually recently. Uh, how many Silent Hill games have you played?
I played 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, never the
I
fourth one.
never the fourth one.
Okay, because that was the fourth one was the last one that was still made by the original team, and then after that came all of the not so great. There's another Ash of War, nice. After that came all the not nearly as good Western studio games that they just never quite lived up to it. It's funny to go look at. It's fun. It is funny to go look at the very first Silent Hill now because it's so janky. But like at the same time, there is still a real level of artistry that you can appreciate about it, despite how old it looks.
All right, now look towards the road.
Oh, I see a dude on a lion, pig. What is that?
With the gesture here.
Yeah, what am I looking at? I mean, there's a
Oh,
dude
the
riding
rider.
a. Yeah, is it a like a
Yeah, that's a
lion
ring
or?
wraith.
Oh, Nazgul!
No, it's the Knight's Cavalry. That's
He's got a mace like the Witch King, though. Do you not know death when you see it, old man? This is my hour. Fucking love those movies. All right, get over here, bitch king of Angmar.
all right.
Whoop. Okay. All right. Oh, I don't like that. Whoop. 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 Nice. It's amazing how much better I feel like I am at dodging versus when we like first played Demon Souls.
I think you've mastered it pretty dang good. Ooh, just fucking. What's golfing on a horse? That.
Golfing on a horse, man. That should be like a John Bon Jovi song. Oh, I'm golfing on a horse. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh no! I got it. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, golfing on a mare.
Nope.
See,
Nope.
that now it
Oh,
rhymes.
That one does rhyme.
Golfing on a mare.
Oh, we can't fucking backstab with our weapons.
No,
I
but
thought
we
he would
got
do
a lot of
far
damage on him there. Oh shit, he can get it back?
Yeah.
Just summon it back? That seems unfair. I'm gonna whip this. Just whip him. Come on.
You must whip it.
See, that should be the theme for our stream. Break your mama's back. Hey. There we go.
And
Barricade
Site
shield.
of Grace conveniently right there.
Hell yeah.
There's also another Santa.
Oh, cool. Let's talk to him, rest first, and go see what he's got to say. What do you have for me? Oh, this one's not quite. He's not quite Santa. He doesn't have the red.
Yeah, I don't think they're ever quite as Santa.
No, that's like the big Santa. There's a note about demi-human mobs. Get the cracked pot, because you talked about those being really useful. I don't know. Do I need much more than that?
Ah, crap. Did you talk to the girl that was sitting on a rock on the road?
I don't recall that.
Alright. If you quick hop over to the Bridge of Sacrifice.
Just the one that we were like just at before.
Yeah. I forgot to have you talk to her. And I think her quest line gives something neat, but I can't remember what.
Alright. There's a lady down here somewhere. Sitting on a rock. Oh.
So, like, if you head straight forward from where you were facing when you spawned.
Shit, which way was forward?
Like, towards the road.
I don't even see a road, really.
Away from the cliff.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
If you're following the road from the bridge,
oh, I see her.
It'll be on. Yep, there you go.
Alright, what you got to say, Rock Lady?
Hello? Is somebody there? Might I bend your ear for a moment, please?
Might I bend your ear?
I've escaped from Castle Morn.
Might I bend your ear?
Servants there have rebelled.
She's got like a light Irish tint to her accent.
It is. My eyesight's been weak since birth, you see. But I swear I heard frightful howling from all over.
So it's a very light Irish accent. But
decided himself to stay.
My eyesight's been weak since birth. She's living in the darkness, Seamus.
Yeah, I'm telling you, yeah, that's got to be your username in Wolong. It's like, well, at least one time. No, man, I'm telling you, I'm gonna write an actual story where an Irish like mobster is talking to another Irish mobster about some really fucked up thing you're doing that they're like doing together, and one of them's gonna look at the other and say, "I'm always fighting my dark side, Seamus." I mean, I'm gonna use it not even as a joke, but as an actual serious line of dialogue. I'm gonna make that hit like a dramatic line.
Fucking brilliant.
I am always fighting my dark side, Seamus. Alright.
I love how you start doing the fist bump.
Right, just like, yeah, I'll deliver that fucking letter. Alright, go. Then just fast travel back.
Yep, fast travel back to that Site of Grace and...
Cool. Coolio. Oh. Oh, living on a prayer. You don't need to point at the plant. I just want to pick up the plant. Just, come on, man. Come on. Just. There we go. Okay. All right. Let's see. Do I need to? Yes, I do need to put up another one.
Old cats are so fucking slow.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I bet. I'd like to hear from Mr. Joe Bind-Voney himself.
Bovine Joni.
That's what Danny DeVito called him, and there's an episode of Always Sunny where there's I don't even remember why, but they're talking about Bon Jovi quite a bit. That's what he calls him, Mr. Joe Bind-Voney.
Huh. Unable to be summoned, failed to join session.
Well, what in the hoo-ha?
Well, let me get rid of that sign. I'll place it down again.
All right. So, how much left of like Limgrave do you think we have before we like move on to before we head to the main story capsule thing?
So, there's Castle Morn on this peninsula.
Or like the one that Godric is in, like the main
one that
main
Godric
one.
is in.
Yeah, like the main quest line type thing. Because I
I'd
want to
say
do
we're
as
at
much
least
of
halfway done with the outside Limgrave. The thing
Halfway,
is,
all right.
once you kill Godric the Grafted, I believe it
That's where the game
disrupts
starts?
out like the outside world.
Oh, okay.
For
So yeah, we
Limgrave.
definitely want to do everything we can first.
And in that spirit, I think we go west.
Did you say Weast?
Yeah.
Go making some bread.
Yeah. You add a little bit of wheat, so your bread rises. Oh, look, a little village. I wonder if there's anybody here.
I forget. Did you saw Barbarian, right?
Yes.
Yeah, God, I loved that movie. Really unfortunate though that is not getting a physical
Release.
of any kind, which is really really unfortunate. Yellow Ember. Oh God, what the fuck? What's the yellow meter now?
Madness.
Oh, that's the madness status effect.
Yeah, it carries over from Bloodborne, the frenzy.
Huh. Okay. Interesting. And rats give it to you?
Well, anybody with those glowing yellow eyes.
Alright. Oh, is that supposed to be like a reference to like the Yellow King short story?
Well, I thought so, but it's also it's the influence of an outer god, the frenzied flame, the Shibriri.
Do you think that could be based in any way off of the Yellow King?
Well, the Shibriri's whole motif is he wants to bring about the frenzied flame, the age of the frenzied flame, where everything is just burned to the ground and the world becomes a molten core.
I mean, he sounds like a nice guy.
Yeah, ailing village.
I assume they're just full of ailments.
Do not let them get off any attacks.
Will they give you like a full madness meter, I'm assuming, or?
Yeah, they start whipping around like fucking frenzied flame rays and shit. Like that. He's a firing up his laser. Boo. There is something in this town, but I can't remember what.
It's a shield. You know what I'd like to see From Software do? Really stretch their creative stride to make a game that could be classified as like a comedy.
Yeah, because their work is great, but I would not consider any of it a comedy.
No.
Like there's jokes.
Right, but in the way that like Grand Theft Auto or like Portal is like a comedy almost. Like a game that is like almost like its purpose is to be funny. Oh shit. It's a big one. Oh god. And there's more behind me. Woo! Nice. That is a seriously powerful sword.
Sword, whip. There's a whip sword, I'm sure.
Probably. Sacred Tear. Okay.
Yeah, sacred tier.
Tier.
Close.
Right.
It doesn't help that they're spelled the same.
It doesn't. It does not.
I think that's the only thing of note in the village.
That's the item to get more flask uses, right? Wasn't that
Is
the
to strengthen your flask.
or strengthen the flask?
The seeds are what increases use.
Right. So it's a bit, yeah, that just makes it a bit more effective. Okay.
So, the place we... Oh, there is a site of grace right here. Neat.
Well, there we go. I do like how all over the place these seem to be. No,
It
don't
is
fist
nice.
pump. Just touch the grace. Stop fist pumping.
Yeah, touch grass.
Touch grass.
Now, down all the way the fuck at the bottom of this cliff is another site of grace.
Did you just go down there?
No.
Oh, okay.
I am trying to remember
Oh, how to get down there safely?
which... Yes. That is the challenge.
I mean, this looks
Yeah.
like you'd have to come at it from like a whole other direction to get down there safely.
I could be wrong, but I think it's close to over here. Alright, time to test. I would not survive that.
Does not look like it.
I do like how there is a way to verify if you'll die. It's very
That is
kind of
that is convenient. That is very convenient.
right here.
Cool. Okay. All right.
You can kind of see how just fucking out of the way this lantern is. I never
Yeah, seriously.
realized it until I looked it up at the end of the last stream, and oh shit.
Well, I assume like you would like you in playing the game normally, you would have just kind of found it by wandering eventually. I mean, you have no idea where it is. It would have taken quite some time to actually get to a place where you have one. And then
Yeah,
does that mean it was quite a bit of time before you even went into any of the cave areas that we've already completed in this game?
I did go in them. I just thought, man, is it supposed to be this fucking dark? And then I started using a torch.
Right.
And torches
Granted,
are
playing on the
nice, but-
projector probably also makes it even that much harder to see.
Oh, yeah.
So you're probably able to even see maybe just a little bit more of the environment. Fuck yeah.
Now, they are worshippers of the Erd Tree, and they have started to grow into giant fucking root people.
Oh, that's fun.
I forget what they're explicitly called.
Ooh, God, oh God. Is that poison?
Yeah, that is poison.
Okay. It's green, so I assume so.
Alright, there is a couple places to go, but we'll go just towards... Wait, shit. I didn't have you get the Site of Grace down there.
Gone where? What, at the very bottom?
The bridge. Remember the one at the bottom of the cliff?
Oh, wait, was that?
Yeah, like if we would have like turned right instead of crossing the bridge after the demi-human chief.
Well, yeah, I'm just gonna go back and get it then, if it's that close. There's no enemies between us and it. Might as well.
30-second run. These antlers are the stupidest, funnest thing I think I have found in a while.
So, well, Tim, so today is the 7th, is that right? It'll be in 5 minutes, it'll be the January 8th, I believe.
Yes.
So we are 4 days away from the first game release of the year, which is Vengeful Guardian Moonrider, which I believe I have shown you footage of, right? It's kind of an old school retro side scroller. It's got a little bit of a Metroid feel, got a little bit of a Castlevania feel, a little bit of a lot of things, honestly.
That's the nice thing about games. Their influence kind of stretches far and wide.
Oh yeah, I mean, hell, look at this. It's got like Lord of the Rings elements in it. There's some Game of Thrones even, just because of George R. R. Martin's writing style, plus all the other Souls games, plus Berserk, plus all the fantasy Berserk was inspired by.
Now, it is good we got that grace, because we'll have to come back here when we're not... Because I figure the faster we get to the Lantern, there's not a whole lot in this peninsula.
Okay.
So I think we would easily be able to clear out this peninsula, except for Castle Morn.
That takes a little bit more time.
Yeah, that one I think would take...
Is that more of a level?
An hour and a half.
Oh, damn, just that castle by itself.
Yeah, I mean, I think we could feasibly do it in an hour.
Okay. Interesting.
But I think once you defeat the boss of Castle Morn, that locks you out of the Limgrave Peninsula overworld.
Okay. Well, I mean, we'll try and do the bosses for each area at dead last as much as possible, just for that very reason.
It does suck a little bit because, like, I don't think I will be able to help you with Divine Towers as much.
I mean, I'll have to do after Sekiro. Some stuff I feel like I can do on my own.
Hi, old dude.
Oh, what's up? What's up, Ghost Man?
What's his face? ...
The mausoleum prowls, cradling the soulless demigod. Omerica, Queen Eternal, he is your unwanted child. Is that all you have to say?
Yeah.
Yes, that's all he's got to say. Touch Grace. Okay. And we got another...
There should be another Sacred Tier here, so that's
cool.
going to be +2 to your flask.
Awesome. Golden Centipede, huh? It's picked up like 6 golden centipedes.
I forget what those are used for.
Eating golden spiders? I don't know. Alright, and then I'm not
Golden
sure...
Centipede, Sacred Order pot, so throw a pot that explodes for holy damage.
Oh, okay. I am not sure what direction you went in.
Oh, I went back out front of the church.
Alright, I'll come out there in a second. Just
Oh, I didn't realize.
killing these skeletons. Alright. Cool.
A ton of skeletons.
A ton of skeletons.
No, I could have swore there was like an NPC invasion over here. Tell you what,
we're on the
before
road
we go any
again.
further, I'll have you apply those 2 sacred tears and
Oh, that's
rest at
probably a
the
good
site of
idea.
grace. I think that gives you a special interaction if you rest there.
Oh, okay. Let's fucking do it. Oh yeah, no, we already saw that little thing. All right. All right. Flasks. Increase amount replenished. That again.
God, we went far.
Yeah. Oh, yep. Talk to Melina. She's
At
missing
each
her.
of the churches of America, you can talk to Melina.
Linger here as well. Shall I share them with you?
Yeah, I mean, tell me about it, lady.
America's own words. Then, after thy death, I will give back what I once claimed. Return to the lands between. Wage war. And brandish the Elden ring. Grow strong in the face of death. Warriors of my lord, Lord Godfrey.
Lord Godfrey. Okay. All right.
I like that our hair both ended up just ridiculously bright orange on
Yeah, and that was not an intentional like.
like
We did not
almost the
plan
exact
that.
same shade. That's kind of fun.
Yeah, we're the
I guess we,
redneck inbred ginger Belmonts. Mantis Toboggan Belmont, you know.
Yeah, it makes sense. I've got the armor. This is a very Belmont looking kind of dealio.
Yeah, no, I mean legit. That is very Simon, like, actually.
I should get the pyromancies out. Or the sacred magic.
I'm saying that. Ooh, did you see, Tim, that the like kind of like the producer that's just like specifically in charge of the Metal Gear IP made like a big statement about how Konami is like, oh yeah, we're announcing a ton of stuff this year in 2023. It'll be a big year of announcements for Konami, and it's specifically the guy whose job is to be in charge of the Metal Gear IP that said that.
Nice. That makes me kind of excited for, you know.
Well, the rumors for a
2023 is the year
while
of
have
Konami.
been, yeah, Konami in general with all the Silent Hill stuff, and then also Metal Gear. But the rumor for a while has been that we were gonna get a remake of Metal Gear Solid 3 specifically, which I think is a great idea. Just like Silent Hill 2 is probably the best one to get a remake. Metal Gear Solid 3 is also probably the best Metal Gear game to remake and kind of kickstart the franchise off a little bit. Granted, with Metal Gear, I don't want to see any brand new games really for Metal Gear because Kojima would not be involved. But I would like to see remakes of the older games, like with the story kind of kept the same, just but modern gameplay. Whereas with Silent Hill is a little more like I think the better Silent Hill is probably going to be at its best by completely different people doing completely like almost unrelated narratives. That's why the Silent Hill F I think is so interesting because it's like in a different like it's set in Japan and it just seems so different. But I feel like Metal Gear. I don't think you could really do a new Metal Gear story without Kojima involved. So give me a bunch of remakes though. Like I'd be all over that.
Now, this is interesting because
Oh, it's another one
do
of
you
these.
see this imp statue?
Yes. Should I examine it or should I just leave it alone?
You can attempt to use it. Yeah.
Well, I have so use Stone Sword key. I have a couple of Stone Sword keys. So
Go
should
ahead
I do
and
it?
use it. I don't think there's another one for a while to use.
Okay. What did that do?
You should be able to interact with this center thing.
I can read this message, but that's about it. Didn't we figure out that this was like a single player only type thing on the last one of these we came across?
Oh, that's right. Well,
That could be something we come back to. Like I said, I think that we should specifically do we could do like a solo or a single player stream, like specifically when we've basically done all the multiplayer stuff we can in an area, and then
I think that is that is a great idea.
and then I could I can go back and then like a single stream do all the single player stuff in said area.
Now, I'm gonna yeet myself so that you can talk to Melina here.
Okay. And another sacred tier.
Yeah, your
Well,
flask is gonna be
goddamn.
fucking strong relative to your level.
She does not have an interaction. It doesn't look like. I talked to her at the last one, but yeah, nope.
Huh. Alright. Sign back down. So the thing that the boss in there drops, it's the ancient hero of Zamor.
Wait, which
It
boss?
drops the thing in the Everjail.
Oh, okay.
It's a giant frost knight. He drops a talisman to wear. Do you have any talismans? It would be the thing that you equip. It's like just underneath where your helmet is. There should be a slot for you to equip a
I
talisman.
do actually. Let's see. I have a Flame Drake, boosts fire damage negation. Axe Talisman enhances charge attacks, and a Roar Medallion enhances roars and breath attacks.
I guess fire negation would probably be the
Best one for right now.
yeah,
All right.
because I don't think you have an axe right now.
I do, but I don't think I'm strong enough to really use it yet.
And you do eventually get up to 4 slots. They're upgrades that you're granted over time.
Okay. See, I don't see your sign popping up yet for some reason.
Oh, that's because I'm at the Church of Pilgrimage. Damn it.
Oh.
All these churches, they look alike.
They
Goddamn
do
pious
all
sons of
kind of look
bitches
the
need
same.
to get better architecture.
They might have looked different when they were like newer.
I suppose, yeah, we are in ruins.
Probably hard to be distinct when they're destroyed. Wow. Well, you know what other game we have? I was looking at the list I have for us, but another game we have in Rapid Respawn, specifically with Corbin as a guest host, is the Super Meat Boy.
Oh, neat.
Because that's
That's
one.
gonna be fun.
That's one I've been getting recommended from No Name for quite some time, actually, about like us playing it together at some point. And And that, I mean, I guess we don't necessarily have to get all three of us together for it, but I do think it'd be nice to. I think it'd be nice to. It could be another one where, like, because it's so quick, the deaths. Another one where we take turns a little bit more.
That sounds like a swell idea. I tell you what.
Oh.
I still can't believe that there's like hot debate over King
Whether
of the
the
Hill.
Japanese dub is the superior way to watch the show.
No, god dang it! I
God
tell you
dang
what, the dub is terrible.
Man, there's so many funny lines in that show that I like when the grandpa. One of the first times he shows up in the show, he's like, "Sorry, I'm late. Had to go to the wax museum and give the finger to FDR."
God damn it!
That show, it makes me laugh. Or what was like Bobby gets in trouble at school, and so Hank has to like go in and talk to the teacher, and he's like, "Bobby, what makes you act out in class like this?" He's like, "I was just singing a parody song like Weird Al Yankovic," and Hank goes, "Bobby, Al Yankovic committed suicide in 1985 because no one liked him." Which, I mean, just clearly, like, we know that that's not true. Just it's just so many funny lines. Or Dale, or like they get into an argument about the NRA, and Dale is like trying to defend the NRA, and Hank is like, the NRA is established in Washington, Dale. Does that mean you like Washington? And Dale's like, that is a thinker. Hey, lantern. There we go. Festering bloody finger. Oh, that's for invading other players.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Okay, so we got the lantern.
Now that we're over here, I'm gonna show you one of the cooler things in the game. One of the more iconic things.
Let me see here. Do I put the lantern?
Oh, I would put the lantern on the D-pad.
Is it you hit triangle to add it? Right? Is that right?
Yeah. Or it's you go into the start menu and then it's over on the right hand side and then you hit
Yeah,
triangle.
there we go. And then when you hold triangle, it's cool. Hell yeah. Okay, we got the lantern. Sweet. It's gonna make a lot of things much easier in the future.
Alright, onward.
Oh wait, are you? Oh yeah, it took me a second to even realize.
I gotta figure out where this mimic veil comes from. Because it's not even a spell in this game, it's just an item you use.
Interesting. Oh shit, that's moving.
Yeah, it's
Is that a
just
boss, or is that just a thing that's like just kind of part of the environment?
kind of a thing to like when you kill major bosses, you get something called a remembrance, and that remembrance can be redeemed for either a bunch of runes or a weapon of some sort. There's one of two weapons. If you want both from a thing, you have to take it to a mausoleum and have the remembrance replicated. So you can get both of the items from a boss, but there's only half as many walking mausoleums as there are bosses. So I think we need to like have an actual weapon.
No health bars showing up for this, is it?
Oh no, so remember those headless soldiers?
Yeah.
Oh, do you just have to be on a mount?
I mean, I'm like knocking
maybe
like the skulls off at the sides of its leg off.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Is
that's
that-
what you gotta do. The headless ghost soldiers that are walking around, these are their skulls.
Right,
And the
okay.
skulls power the construct. It's like this fucking several layers of whatever. But once you've destroyed enough of them, the thing will start lowering to the ground.
Okay.
I can't destroy them, but you can.
It almost feels like when you start attacking one of the Colossus and the Colossi and Shadow of the Colossus, or it's like they're not doing anything. They don't seem like bad or threatening, really.
Yeah.
But you just kind of
Just
start
like, I
fucking
need this
with them.
mausoleum at some point. I think. Yep. All right.
Oh. Did that
Yep.
do it?
I did it.
All right.
One of the cooler things in this game.
Yeah, I wouldn't have even
Because
thought to have. I would. Yeah, I don't even
It
think I would have
stays
realized.
wherever you drop it down at.
Oh, really? So this is just going
So
to be
like
here
it
for the rest of
wanders
the
this whole
game?
yeah. You don't have to like do anything.
Huh. Interessante.
Oh, have you experienced or explored with map markers at all?
Not really, no.
So when you're looking at your map, you hit square, and it gives you a variety of icons, and then you choose one and hit X. And
Okay.
I normally put them down wherever the mausoleum settles down at because it wanders,
Oh, okay.
or like wherever it's just nice to be able to remember where stuff is. Sometimes they added NPC markers automatically whenever you talk to an NPC for the first time.
Okay,
It
so
shows up
that
on your
stuff.
map.
Okay. But then you can customize your own other markers if you so
Yeah,
choose.
if you're like, all right, there's a boss here that I'm not ready for in the overworld, that kind of shit.
Okay. So let's see.
Alright,
With the
and then-
Remembrance Duplication menu, you can duplicate remembrances you've previously acquired. To close remembrances from which you've already drawn out power, duplication can only be performed once per mausoleum. Okay. There's okay. We don't actually have any right now, but
Yeah.
because we haven't done any of the primary bosses yet.
No, I think if you want, we can try giving Margot the boss that a lot of people end up quitting on. We can give that a try, if you'd like.
Is that going to lock us out of any larger
That
areas?
will not.
Okay.
Godric, the final boss of Stormvale, would, but Morgott is like the boss to be able to enter Stormvale. Kind of the
Okay.
litmus
I
test
mean-
of can you dodge.
Right. Well, let's see. I mean, how much more just like Limgrave in general do we think we have at this point? I mean, I know we have the one other castle too,
All right. It
which we could do
looks
Margot
like
before that castle. Just I mean, for the hell of it. But
we have 2 catacombs, a couple caves. I think if we're excluding Castle Morn, the oh yeah, there's a couple catacombs and caves and whatnot.
well, we could try Margot. We could try that, and then we could do the rest of
Alright.
the caves and kind of dungeons. Then do that other
Yeah,
castle.
just so we have
then
one
do Godric.
major boss kind of fuck. In
I
that
gotcha.
case. And then you're gonna go
Fast
to
travel.
Gatefront Ruins or Gatefront Site of Grace. That would have been like the 3rd or 4th one that you unlocked. Just north of Santa Claus.
It also looks like there must be a map fragment for this area down here that I never found.
Oh yeah, let's where the frack?
Is it this thing?
I guess
down
there is
here
just
by
a
the-
single. So if you follow the road south from the Castle Morn Rampart,
Yeah,
that'll
well,
give you the
I
map.
see like a
fragment for
little
this
thing
whole-
that. Is that what this is right here on the map? This little.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those-
well, I
those
want to do that
little-
real quick, just
Yeah,
for the sake of
that
filling
would be
the
a
map
good
in.
idea.
Just to have that, just to have that there.
Map fragments and like those keys Or the stupid little sword keys. All
The
that
stone
little,
sword.
yeah, stone sword. And like the larval tears and shit. I suppose they're all
Alright, so head
classified as key
south.
items, but they're all worth getting.
Okay. Well, I've seen a few of the stone sword keys available at like the vendors. Should I be
Yeah.
buying those whenever I see them, or should I just?
You don't necessarily have to buy them this
'Cause we'll
early
find
on,
them.
because you can always go back to the vendors if you ever
Right,
run
fair.
into a thing where you're just like, shit, I need more of these.
Right.
Before we like dig into Stormvale, I think you probably need, I think, 3 keys for all of the secrets in there. But beyond that, there's not a whole lot of limitation on.
And is that the That's that castle up there at the end of the road.
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
that's Castle Mooring.
Somebody's throwing shit at me from over there. So.
Yeah, there's a giant construct that wields a great bow, and it just shoots ballista bolts.
Goddamn giants and their ballistas. There's a lot of that. And was it Dark Souls 2 that had the flash that where you time traveled through like the giants?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or you like go like into the far future, and then you also go into the far past.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that opened up oh yeah, that shows a ton of stuff on the map now. Okay. All right. So now which one am I going to now? For to try
Gatefront,
Margit?
north of Santa.
Gatefront.
Yeah, you have a fair amount of the Sites of Grace unlocked. See the cluster of 3 next to the lake?
Yes.
Go north of that, there's the Church of Ella, and then
Yep.
north of that, there's the Gatefront.
Groveside, Limgrave. Ah, there we go.
You can also pull up a list if you hit triangle on the overmap, and it pulls up a list of all the names of Sites of Grace. So if you're having trouble finding
Oh, okay.
one, but you know the name of it,
Oh,
then you
that's
can
this
just-
one. Okay. I recognize this.
All right, signs down, ready to clown.
What? You know, they did a new run of Beavis and Butthead episodes recently.
Oh yeah, I heard a lot about that, but I haven't really seen them.
There's a great one where they're just working their shitty fast food job, and the boss puts up a sign that says "We reserve the right to refuse service" or whatever. And so it's like, and they ask what it means, and he's like, "Well, you know, if a customer is violating our policies or creating a hostile or unsafe work environment, we can refuse service to them." And of course, they hear that and they just think we can refuse service to anyone because we don't want to work. And the guy comes up to order and he's like, I refuse to service you. What? Why? You're like creating a work environment? Just a work environment at all.
You're creating a work environment.
You're like
look
creating a work environment. Oh. Hey.
Should
Well, at
not
least
have
he
been
didn't-
able to do that jump.
At least he didn't wait until we were like right there, like right under him to jump. I got all the like regular guys out here.
Boop boop be doop boop. Ah fuck, he stepped out of range. Okay. Ah.
All right, I
No,
killed
when you
everybody
smash
else.
people with that giant fucking sword, it really hurts.
My feelings. Oh, nice. Hell yeah. So Tim, having played both, do you think overall you would have given Elden Ring or God of War like the overall game of the year?
Overall,
Yeah, which one do you
in
think you liked? Like even if it's just like a tiny bit
I
more.
would say Elden Ring, just by the slimmest of margins. Just
And
because,
I'm assuming that's for gameplay innovation reasons.
yeah, they really just kind of raised the bar with like everything that they had done. Like God of War 2018, I would say Ragnarok didn't innovate too much from. Like God of War 2018 definitely deserved to be Game of the Year when that came out because it did
I
so many things
I'm trying to
new.
remember, but I don't think it got. I'm trying to remember, but I
Did
actually
it?
don't think it. Well, it came out the same year as Red Dead 2,
Oh, that's right.
and I feel like that got Game of the Year. Because I mean, to be honest, as much as I love God of War, I having finished the full story of Red Dead 2 multiple times, I think for that year, I think I would have given it to Red Dead 2. Like, because you still haven't finished that, have you?
Oh God, no, that game is so fucking huge.
I mean, if you just focus on just the main narrative and kind of let the side stuff kind of fall to the side a bit, it doesn't take that long. I mean, it's still long, but that side content is what really pads that game out. Oh my god, is this a
Oh
fucking
shit.
wolf NATO?
Yeah, this is a wolf airstrike. I'm really liking this sword. First time using
It's
it.
pretty badass.
Forgot where I even got it.
I think that the narrative of Red Dead 2, I do think edges out.
Oh, connection error. Shit. At least there's a site of grace right there. And
Yeah.
then there's a guy in the shack that you can talk to, and he has a shit ton of Ashes of War for sale.
The stream itself didn't seem to lose a connection at all, so I'm not sure.
I think that might have just been a hiccup on my end.
Okay. Another stone sword key. Well, a hiccup on your end is much easier to deal with because it doesn't shut the whole thing down.
Yeah.
They crossed the sea for me. For me. Is this Little Red Riding Hood? Goddamn, you know what I'm still genuinely sad that we never got? A fucking American McGee, they put out like concept art of like basically Little Red Riding Hood with like a giant axe like 3 times her size fighting like dire wolves in a forest. It looked fucking badass, and that never like became a thing really. It just was yes, fist bump, okay. Yeah, that never like amounted into like an actual game or anything, but that concept art looked so fucking cool.
Yeah, it's really kind of cool.
With the
Like when
spider.
you get concept art for a game that never existed. Remember that thing you fought at the beginning? It
Oh,
was
yeah,
like a
yeah.
spider thing. That's what
Yeah.
she's talking about. There's one of those in the castle that is made of her, like her company of fellows.
Oh.
Like they were all captured and had their limbs and heads and stuff grafted onto this giant spider thing.
Jellyfish spirit, okay.
The jellyfish spirit actually has a minor quest attached to it that took players a good long while to figure out.
I bet there's still some shit in this game that people don't really know about yet, or like still. There's got to be some
Everything
secrets.
that is there to be discovered has been just because people.
Oh,
have
well,
been
'cause you can
combing through
open the
game
code.
files. Yeah, they've been
Yeah.
combing through this and like taking
Right.
apart even the file architecture to see, like, there is several unused assets, dozens of quest lines that were actually removed from the game that PC gamers are modding in.
I have one golden seed, but not two. Oh, Melina. Now we can talk to Melina.
This tiny gold.
See, I hear that name and I think of Mortal Kombat
This light once shone in the
with the
eyes,
pink,
Gotta talk
the
to
pink
Melina.
ninja lady.
but now it is all that guides you. Also, I hear you can see them, can't you? The rays of grace
I see dead people.
that guide you through your burden.
Right.
On the
Okay.
cliff in Castle Stormvale was a
Okay.
shard
Shard
bearer, a
bearer.
demigod who inherited a fragment.
Oh, this is Godric she's talking about, right?
Yeah.
The rays of grace signal the castle. Then the Elden Ring beckons you.
Godric holds piece
Right.
of the Elden Ring.
To face the challenge presented by the ring.
Well, also, you know what? Based on how this boss keeps being described and the fact that we're at 12:30 already, I feel like if we can beat this boss, if we can beat the boss really quickly, then we can maybe run around and do a couple more things. But if it takes us a few tries, then maybe ending on this boss might be a good ending spot for tonight.
Oh, yeah. And since there's another site of grace just nearby, I'm going to suggest we grab that as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that is the shack that has the guy selling Ash of War.
Which wait, one that's more specific Ash of War, or which one?
Yeah, he sells like I think 8 or 10 of them.
Oh damn, okay, he got a bunch of them.
And there's some of the more martial combat oriented ones.
Okay.
Oh, cool, a helmet I didn't have.
I'm shocked there's anything you don't have at this point.
I've got 90% of weapons and armor, but some of them are ridiculously low drop rate from a very specific enemy. So it's like there's only like a couple of that enemy, and you have to like kill it, rest at the site of grace, run back to it, kill it, rest again at the site of it's a whole.
Do you have to have every item in the game to get the platinum trophy? To actually
No.
like do like
God,
100%?
no. The vast majority of the achievements are just kill these bosses. And then
Okay.
there's the ending. There's 3 for the endings you can have.
Right.
Not seen you before.
Yeah, I know. I haven't seen you before either.
Tarnished, just like you. Let me ask you something.
What do you want to ask me?
Is between to take up the fight. Does your
Yeah.
faith in the guidance of grace hold firm?
I mean, kinda.
The collapse of the Golden Order.
My
Maybe.
name's Bernal, not Berthole.
Yes, you're a tarnished through and through. Takes me back.
You're gonna take up the fight.
That's a quality needed now.
So the whole guidance of grace thing that they're talking about, that's like the tarnished are all soldiers that used to serve under Godric. But
Now's the time to
or no, not Godfrey, the first Elden Lord before Radagon.
Okay.
They're the consort of America, the god of these lands. And when the soldiers and Godfrey were done fighting the final enemies of these lands that stood in opposition to the Golden Order and the Greater Will, they had their grace stripped from them and they were sent to the lands beyond these
Okay.
realms by America. And she's like, fight wars, get strong enough, and I'll call you back someday. Like she was
Interesting.
plotting for the Elden Ring to break, and then she would have her army of Tarnished to come back and wreck shop in her name.
Okay. Now, is just real quick, is there any of these that you would specifically recommend to me?
Stormblade is a particularly fun one. There's, I think, Parry, that's a good one to have.
Okay.
Just because like if you got good at parrying in Sekiro, it's really strong in this game. Like you can
Cool.
parry a lot of things.
All right. Well, I got those two for sure.
And then there's like a roar, I think,
Not
Warcry.
at the moment. Oh boy, Warcry. Okay. All right. We'll take those three then, and then keep going.
Yeah, I think you could grab Quick Step too, but that would be it. Those
All
are
right.
the
I'll
most
grab that
useful
one.
ones from this one.
Were there any? So you got Elden Ring, God of War. Were there any games? Any other games that you? Was it sidestep? You said, or quick step? Were there any other like significant games that specifically released in
Hollow
the?
Knight I finally got to in 2022. That one was a really standout game in terms of side
Oh,
scrollers.
sure.
I got into Dead Cells. That was another really good one that I wasn't
That's on
expecting to
our
enjoy
list
as
for
much.
rapid respawn.
That is
Dead Cells is well, actually both of those are.
well, and the fact that it gets a Castlevania DLC. Death
Yeah.
Stranding is one I also got to this year, and that one I was like I definitely had mixed feelings, like the 2 hours of cinematics for the final part of the game.
Oh, that's nothing compared to Metal Gear.
Yeah, I like, and it wasn't bad either. Like I was like, hey, I beat the game, and then Lex looks over like an hour later, and she's like, how are you still in cutscenes?
The last cutscene at the end of Metal Gear Solid 4 is like 2 hours and 40 minutes long.
Jesus Christ, that's kind of fun.
It's literally like longer than your average movie. Like just that one last cutscene. But also Metal Gear Solid 2 made such a goddamn mess of like the narrative that it kind of needed to be that long to untangle and explain everything, which it actually did. Like Metal Gear Solid 4 literally left like nothing unexplained from the entire franchise. But you also kind of had to be a hardcore fan to, you know, to be able to appreciate what they were doing with it. Because otherwise, I mean, it was just so much. But, well, I'm also specifically curious for games that released for the first time in 2022. If there were any other major ones that you, because for me, I would maybe honestly the next game I would really recommend after God of War and Elden Ring is that Roller Drome game where it's like Tony Hawk meets Max Payne, because that was a brand new release.
That one.
So cool, cell shaded art style like Jet Set Radio. Max
Was Returnal
Payne.
2021?
Yes, that was 2021. That was actually
that's another one I
February of
got
2021. That's
Oh,
I
yeah,
really
that's-
like that game. How far have you gotten in that at this point?
I am stuck on I think it's either the third or fourth boss. The one
The-
where you're like, the end phase of it is like you're like in fucking this like field of falling debris.
Where
And you're
is
like
it the where it's
grappling
like?
between platforms.
Yep, that's the third boss. Yep. The third boss is the one I was stuck on for the longest, and I remember taking a break of like a couple of months even from the game. But then when I did finally come back, I managed to finally get through it, and then the remaining bosses I think I actually beat in one try each. Because if I remember right, there's 6 total worlds in Returnal, and the 5th world doesn't actually have a boss to it. It's kind of it does it a little bit differently. So it's only there's the third one you'd have to beat, and then there is a boss for World 4 and one for World 6. But I guess technically there's one more. because they added like an expansion, and there's a new boss in that, but that's kind of like a separate area or game mode almost. Nice. But really, I really loved Returnal. Honestly, that was such a great game. Especially like when I honestly, it really kicked in for me like fully how much I liked it. Specifically after I beat the third boss and got to the fourth world, like that's when the game like really kicked into high gear, and I ended up really loving it.
Kicked into 12 gear.
Yeah, Roller Drome was I thought that was a fantastic 2022 game, and then Cult of the Lamb, I also really liked. That came out in like August.
Morgoth is right through that door up ahead, so
Okay.
I'm gonna let you go ahead and rest.
Cool. Do I have enough? I don't have enough points for an upgrade yet, but that's okay.
I made you spend them all on ashes.
That's okay. Let's see. I'm just looking at what else came out. Sifu would probably be really high on my list too, but I haven't gotten around to playing it yet. But that Sifu, that Kung Fu martial arts roguelike game that came out back in February. I was waiting until me and Tyler's work schedules just have not lined up with each other for a while. But he really wanted to play that on the stream with us, so I've been trying to wait till he had time or till we were able to kind of link up and get him over here to do that one. But that also looked great.
Is Deathloop 2022?
No, that was 2021.
Damn, I kind of guess I was behind on some of these games.
Deathloop might have even been 2020.
Huh. Wow. Multiversus I know was 2022, and that one was fun, but it doesn't have a lot of lasting fun unless you're good at.
I could see if we played like See, I am good at those kinds of games, but I also got kind of bored with it. Mostly just because there was no like arcade mode or like offline play really. But I think they've added some of that in the updates. Oh, he looks cool. He looks like he's got HPV, rabbit HPV.
Yeah, those are
the shit coming out of his face.
Omens. They are like he's a demigod born of merit.
With HPV. You know that disease, right? With the rabbits that makes the spikes come out of their face. That is actually a rabbit version of the HPV virus. Like it's like the rabbit version, wild. And that's what makes those fucking like spikes come out of their face.
He might actually. That might be what inspired it. But yeah, the Omens, they are considered cursed creatures. They are cast into the sewers or killed outright at birth.
And he can't just accidentally jump backwards off the side of the bridge.
Unfortunately, no.
Also, that's where the like idea of like a jackalope came from too, is that disease.
Huh. God, he just pulls that fucking illusory dagger out just whenever he wants.
He really does. Ooh, let me get in and distract him so you can heal. Oh, you already did. Woo! 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 Woo!
If you have a shield, this is a really good...
Good fight for it?
Yeah.
I probably have picked up better shields at this point, too. I should probably look through my equipment.
Ooh, that is the crux of the flame dance.
Oh, now he's got a hammer.
Oh, yeah? Well, so do I.
Ah,
You almost got me. You'll never catch this. Oh my god, is that a Borat reference? He deserves to kill me.
Ah, my almond. Instead of my wife.
Now, how would you gauge the difficulty of this fight compared to some of the ones we've done?
This doesn't feel that hard, to be completely honest.
Yeah, multiplayer
Like, at all.
is just a
I mean,
breed.
I'm sure that if I was playing this by myself, I would be having a much tougher time. But compared to like even the first boss of Sekiro,
Oh
no, this really doesn't feel like that much.
You got this, Cletus.
Maybe. Ooh, ooh, fuck. Nope, he got me.
Fuck.
I mean, the fact that we got him down that far on the first try, though, I mean, come on, like, compared to, I mean, even just the, that fucking Omiwa guy at the very beginning of Sekiro on the horse, that fucking took me how many tries?
True.
Like, before I even did, like, a significant, like, even a decent amount of damage to him.
Now,
Yeah,
there's
I will
actually
say...
a
Oh, sorry.
lower person you can summon in addition to me for this fight.
Oh, I did see that there was a thing up there. Maybe we should do that just to pull that up. I also
Yeah, his
have
name
my
is
finger.
Roger.
I have my finger all set to go. There we go. There it is. I will say, comparing 2021 to 2022, 2021 had more even though there were less games overall that I wanted to play in 2021, just looking at the list here, there were more standout games in 2021 than in 2022. 2022 really only had a handful of really, really impressive games. But there was also a lot more, but I would say of lower caliber for the most part. Because, like, 2021, there was a ton of shit. I'm just like looking at it. Like, 2021 had Hitman 3, Little Nightmares 2, It Takes Two, that new Oddworld Returnal, that new Ratchet and Clank, Deathloop, Psychonauts 2, Metroid Dread, Back for Blood, Guardians of the Galaxy game, Death's Door, and Solar Ash all came, and Resident Evil Village. I didn't even say that one. That was a lot of bangers that year. Whereas 2022, like Sifu, Elden Ring, God of War, I would put like Bayonetta 3, Roller Drome. I really like Giga Bash, but like less of these are honestly outside of God of War and Elden Ring.
Ninja Turtles, that was pretty good.
That was this year, but also it wasn't like a big, impressive oh shit, this innovated.
Considering Elden Ring came out in February and that it still stayed the game of the year, I think is kind of impressive to a degree.
Oh, absolutely impressive. God damn, that was a lot of damage. That bleed effect really is massive.
Bleed damage scales according to overall boss health. And boss health does scale with the amount of things summoned.
Yeah, so that was a... Oh yeah, I should pick up my souls too.
Alright, we gotta clinch this for the victory.
Ooh. All right.
Damn.
Our helper is down.
Hopefully that doesn't mean he's just dead.
Ooh. Careful. Oh, right, there you go. Nice. Come on, Margaret.
Hey, Margaret. Go to hell. Oh shit, god damn it. The timing was bad. The timing was bad.
Ooh.
Hey, Margaret, over here.
Nice. All right. Well, there we go. And at 12:50, I think that's a great stopping point.
Now, I will point out that a
Talisman
lot of
pouch.
people that have the most difficulty on this boss just don't summon anyone, or they summon only Roger. His name is Roger, or it's French, but whatever.
What's his best friend? Pinot Noir? All right, sweet.
Now,
Hell yeah.
Morgot is the Margit is the person that like the Tarnished fight him first. Like whenever somebody's on the path to the Erd Tree, he essentially hunts them down and kills them to put their foolish ambitions into becoming Elden Lord to rest.
Okay.
Just a fun little piece of lore about them. And he's like, I will remember you. So he vanished. He didn't die.
Okay. Okay. And so was that? Do we just do 2 bosses tonight,
I think we did.
or did we do 3?
Yeah, we did that.
2, because we fought the Nazgul Knight Rider guy, and then Margit. So is that 10 bosses out of 150 or 55? Go to the round table hold.
Now you have the round table hold. That's the Firelink Shrine equivalent.
Oh, okay. Well, we can go look at that for a second before we stop. I wouldn't touch this guy. You don't know what he's going to give you. Yeah, Melina, that seems irresponsible of her.
All right. And then while you're doing the round table hold, I do have to go. But
No, I mean we're ending anyway, so we're good.
yeah, you just have to hold her hand.
Again, I would be concerned about what kind of disease you'd get from this guy, but you know. But yeah, no, thanks for being here, man. You have a good night. I'm just wrapping up in a moment anyway, so yeah, no worries.
All right. You have a great night. Have a good night, people in the chat, and all that jazz.
Hell yeah, man. All right, well, let's check out this round table hold real quick, and then we will be heading out of here. See, I want to just kind of say, I feel like I could explore this at the beginning of the next one instead. Coliseum cover. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Yeah, we'll explore and like actually talk to people. That's shut. Okay. Oh, that's the lost. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, there we go. Well, let's go see who is currently streaming. Who could we raid? Let's raid OG. Yeah, there we go. OG Mrs. Ocean. Let's raid her. Hopefully, if any of you guys are checking this out later, go check OG Mrs. Ocean out. Give her a follow. Show some support. I would appreciate it. Otherwise, have a fantastic night.